revenge. I'm going to talk about the 3 types of revenge you can do with Prometheus, Setian, and Lucifer, okay? Now, how do I... this is Luciferian. So this is Lucifer's perspective. This is the Luciferian energy tool. How do I reclaim the power without becoming bound to the offense? That's a question that you're going to be using your awareness with, right? Because with Luciferian energy, it's all about the awareness and clarity. The nature of this is it's cold, it's strategic, and internally resolved. Luciferian revenge is detachment through evolution. The offender becomes irrelevant. You don't care about them after because your sovereignty is restored. Now, through awareness and through choice, these are methods, transcendence. You outgrow the one who wronged you. I know I have. There's many, but it took a long time. Let consequences occur without emotional investment. Not caring about what happens to your target or your enemy. But I do, because I'm Setian. Luciferian lens, the light rising upwards, the knowledge spiraling away from the wounds. You got to claim dominance. No need to witness the other fall because you're being better than them. But, I rise beyond you, therefore you lose power over me. That's Luciferian thought. Setian revenge. More of what I am and what I like to do. Confrontation through opposition, okay? Some questions that might arise in your mind. What force must I meet head on to preserve my essence? What do I have to do to take this person down? It's direct. The sentient energy is a direct energy. It's confrontational, and it's necessary for your sovereignty. Sentient revenge is not optional. It is survival of your identity. Set represents isolated intelligence, standing against forces who seek dissolution. Okay? Now, some methods, I guess, you would be identifying the enemy. Apply the force at the exact point of intrusion. You'd cut, you'd sever, you would dominate. Dominate. There's no moral hesitation. You don't care what happens to them. And if chaos threatens, it's answered with precision of violence, or literally or magically. Set is the storm. He is the spear cuts through, the red crown. The meaning of the serpent within Setian is the coiled power striking outward. Boundary is restored, order preserved through strength. Your strength, your will. And you do not forgive what seeks to erase you. Anybody that comes after me and who has tried to death curse me, I will never be friends with you. You are my enemy forever. Okay? Defiance through creation. That's Promethean. How do I turn okay, we're talking about Promethean now. Okay, so how do I turn injustice into an advantage for all? Promethean is defiant. He's sacrificial energy. Sacrificial for transformational energy. Promethean revenge is kind of against the systems as a whole rather than individual. Okay, he's about the whole colony. It's rebellion through forbidden fire with the sacrifice. And Promethean is a figure not to destroy the oppressor, but he renders them by empowering others. So to defeat, the people in power, it's the people that need to get together and rise above that. Promethean's energy steals knowledge, breaks down and monopolizes power, and illuminates what's hidden. And that is also a Luciferian thing, right? Suffering is accepted as a cost of the progress. You're going to have to go through some hell, especially as a society. You got your wars, you got protests. Promethean energy carries fired outward. The serpent in the Promethean is the bearing of intelligence shared horizontally, It's a collective awakening. The tyrant collapses due to the irrelevance, yeah. Promethean would be like, I can't suffer, like, no, I can't suffer. It's sacrifice. But Promethean teaches when to share the fire. Set teaches when to strike. And a Lucifer shows you where and why to strike, right? So these three integrated really can help you when you're about to have revenge on somebody. Really break it down. It's like a plan. It's like the art of war. Never underestimate your opponent. That is the other thing. When people think, oh, that person's weak, don't do that. I don't ever underestimate my opponents. I know their weaknesses. I've studied them. Usually people that I have problems with, I've studied in the shadows. I already know what's up. That's why I'll speak up, because I know their weaknesses. They can know my weaknesses, but I also don't share all of my weaknesses. But that's okay. Confrontation is a good thing. It makes you stronger if you succeed.